We are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 189. Still, how haven't I been canceled by now? But hey, I'm joined once again here by the good brother himself. Is my fellow Cain Industry stablemate himself, Silky Smooth. What's going on?
Ray, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Got to do this every month.
Of course. And again, whoever doesn't like it, you can tune off. Again, you already watched, so you already started. If you're already mad that you, so again, it is what it is. But we are live. We are back here. Another episode with the good brother as we are talking all things VPW presents Insanity.
That's a good name. I gotta give VPW credit. They keep changing up the names. That's a good name.
It's good again, and it's I kind of understand why, because you look at the poster a little bit. Sin Bodie's there, and that is one insane dude. Like
yeah, that's gonna be some fun. Hopefully the people come. I hope the people come out to see him.
Like that's gonna be. I'm kind of again at one point we always want to face the best VPW has to offer. Correct.
That's right.
I'm kind of glad he's not in our way this weekend because
no, but you never. I mean, we're all Adam's always recruiting. You never know what could happen.
I'll try to write up some. I don't know if he does paperwork though. I'm gonna try to write up some things and see if we can offer him a spot. But
that works.
Again, maybe I'll have someone else deliver it to them because I don't want to be the one to have to give it to Sinbo.
No, you got promoted. We need. I told you we need a couple of unpaid interns. There's a couple of people wandering around backstage at the VPW shows. We'll just pick one of them.
That's it. We might have to do that. Again, we saw that one the other day. She had high hopes.
Oh.
Let's get into this card here. Let's talk about the reason again here to see us. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about why not start it off with announced last night. It is official. Cain Industries is taking on hold on. QGTM. I'm surprised they knew letters.
You better say that correctly. We will get canceled.
No. I'm saying because I'm trying to. It's QGTM, right? And the reason I have to say that I'm surprised they knew their letters is because half the time, from what I've seen, these guys are partying. They're not taking this seriously. They're not doing this, and they're not even. They, as far as I know, they've never even teamed in VPW. So, and they're talking a lot of crap. They just not even an hour before this released this statement. Well, I shouldn't even say that. This mockery of a video calling the boss Ronald McDonald, calling the Hamburglar, and you're Grimace.
First of all, I take that offensively because Grimace looks like a butt plug. So I'm not thrilled with that at all. Comparing, calling the boss a clown. I mean, and I don't know what Hamburger's even supposed to be, but I know Mr. Gangone messaged me. He rarely does. He is not happy. I'm not happy. We're not happy. Maybe I don't know what VPW pays QGTM. Yeah. Maybe after the show, after we beat them and they get their pay, maybe they can go to McDonald's and split a McDouble meal together. I know when we get paid, we're going to Peter Luger's in Great Neck, and we're going to have a nice rare steak and a couple of cold beers to celebrate yet another Cain Industries tag team victory. And it's again, I commend them that they were able to work to be able to press record and all this. Because again, maybe it's a little. You don't know. We don't know that there was maybe someone was off camera helping them. This is true. Okay, I know they definitely don't have the resources like we do to have nicely edited promos and everything like that. But my thing is this: they disturbed the boss when he was working out and getting ready to be at tip top caliber for Insanity. Yes, they did. They disturbed, and that was a bad idea. Now he gave me a call. He's very mad. He's not fond of getting disturbed.
This is why we're here. The boss is too busy.
Yes,
right
that's
now.
what. When the boss and our paid assassin get mad, our phones blow up.
Dr. Sleep is
It's just part of the price.
He's trying to choke me out again. And I'm his friend. Like
this is part of the price to pay, man. It's part of the price to pay.
But again, let
me give the devil his due.
Okay.
They have teamed up. Let's just say, I'm not saying this QG whatever. It's Pat Fitzpatrick and Jay Messias.
Yes.
They have been a tag team in NYWC, WrestlePro, maybe Cap, and I think somewhere else. So they have a lot of experience together. But we're undefeated. They can't say the same thing.
Let's also say this, because unfortunately at the last event, neither Dr. Sleep or myself could be in attendance. My apologies for not being there, gentlemen. But
it happens.
I did leave.
What was her name?
I digress. I did, like I said, I looked into the finer arts, and I gave you guys some information that the boss invested very well in the art.
All it did was further cement the fact that the boss is so versatile that he can tag team with anybody and score a victory.
Yep.
Not unlike the late great Bobby Eaton. You could put him in there with anybody and he would make it work. Adam Cain proves that show after show after show.
This is true, but also look at the result. Because not only does Adam continue to prove, the boss is proving how Cain Industries is so just, we adapt at all scenarios. We're undefeated, but we're also making people go away and causing teams to break up.
No more Security Inc.
Security Inc. Ain't here no more. They're gone.
Nope. I saw that their merch, that they've got their merch on clearance. It's still not selling, but it's on clearance.
It's and how's it going, Ryan Does? Thank you for the congratulations. We're still growing. But like I said, now when it comes to this, when it comes to Saturday, and again, Jay Messias, Pat Fitzpatrick, whatever you guys are, I'm sorry. Because after Saturday, it might be a lonely trip back to McDonald's or wherever you guys want to go. Whatever you can afford. Again, we're going to have the finer things. We're going to enjoy.
I'll tell you what. After we beat them on Saturday, I'll throw in a couple of bucks and you guys could supersize.
Oh,
you can split that large fry, get a little McFlurry. You have a nice trip home.
You want to give them enough for a McFlurry too? Okay.
You know what? We both know that this is not coffee. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling good. You guys can have a McFlurry to split on me.
See if you guys.
The boss is Are you drinking soda? The boss is gonna.
No. This right here is what you call a poppy, which is a more expensive, low-calorie beverage.
All right, because you know that your phone was going to go off. And it was going to be the boss.
But the thing is, something again that they would not be able to afford after we win this time. I'm just saying. But we're going to keep going.
Good team, talented team. They don't have a chance.
I'll give them credit where credit is due. Everywhere else, they have a chance. But when you're facing a team like Cain Industries, Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, infamous Adam Cain, and then being accompanied to the ring by the undefeated true manager of champions, Silk E. Smooth.
I really got to get that. I got to get all that on a shirt.
It's coming soon. It's coming
soon.
By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you're getting that Cain Industries t-shirt now at ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yeah, come on. What's wrong with you? Get on that.
Let's start plugging the rest of the show as well, so that way no one gets offended by our comments here. So let's talk about this.
Mike, it's all right.
Like I said, I'm scared of this guy. Sin Body is going to be at VPW.
Yeah.
And he's facing off against former VPW heavyweight champion Eric James. And
I heard a fan last show say to me, I didn't answer him because I don't like him, but he said Eric James is on the Mount Rushmore of VPW. And you can't really argue with that. I'm shocked that this guy knew what Mount Rushmore was, but it was a pretty good comment. And if you think about it, if you really have to pick four faces, he's got to be one of them. So
Have to.
Sin Bodhi's got his night cut out for him.
He does, but it's also a thing of EJ has Eric James, and I was about to say EJ Risk. My apologies, but that shows you though. That shows you just the tenure that Eric James has in VPW.
Yeah.
Again, it's no secret what Eric James has done in this business. Again, especially in the area. If you're from that area, you know the name EJ Risk. You know what Eric James has done and what he continues to do. Not too long ago, he was VPW champion once again. So it's one of those where he definitely has earned this spot as, again, a main eventer, as a top competitor for VPW. But now facing someone like Sin Bot here, it's something where can he prepare for someone like Sin? Because just look at that poster right there. Look at what Sin image is there. And who says this is what we're getting Saturday? Because I saw that video he put out, and again, I don't get scared by much, but it terrified me.
He's obviously very unpredictable, and now all eyes are going to be on Eric James because he's wrestling a former Impact and WWE star.
Yeah.
So there's going to be the pressure of that. Not that he can't perform under pressure, but a lot of people may not come live, which I think they are this show. I've heard a lot of people have tickets, but the YouTube channel gets a lot of hits. So a lot of people are going to can see this match, and it can mean something. It could mean an opportunity, maybe an impact for Eric. So the pressure's on.
Definitely is. And again, I don't know if Eric James is going to be in the singing mood. I think this is one where his concern needs to be in the ring and just getting that W on Saturday. But
thank God, because I hate that fucking song.
Come on. You're not a Backstreet Boys fan?
No, man. Come on.
let's keep it going. Let's keep it going before we get more hatred for that. These are Smokey's comments. I'm still, the boss might hate me for saying, you know what? Let's just keep going. We're going to go into another championship match here. Let's talk about
Respect the Craft has no thing over any what the talent says. Come on.
VPW New York State Championship is on the line, as it will be Dante Drago defending here against JJ Doze. And this comes off a moment. This is just a great victory for JJ, getting to win at the last event over someone like Marvelous as well. Well, Marvelous was he went in there. I don't know if his mindset was 100%. He was kind of going in with that anger, with revenge on his mind, and somehow JJ was able to capitalize. He was able to capitalize on that mistake, and he now has earned himself a championship opportunity here, but against someone like Dante Drago.
Yeah, I don't know. JJ's got his work cut out for him. That triple threat was great. He took out Marvelous. He took out Magnifico.
Yep.
He did a really good job in the Rumble. I believe he was in a 4-way one show, and he did a really good job in that. I don't know, but it's Dante. Dante's on a roll.
I was gonna say, it's also, remember, Dante Drago was the winner of said Rumble, coming in at the spot of So
he has the stamina. We saw what he did to Desmond Cole. We know he doesn't care about bending the rules, and he's got Nick Robles watching his back. It's always good to have someone watching your back.
This is true, but also let's not forget we saw what him and Jack Tomlinson, their friendship now, I guess, coming over to VPW as well. Like maybe
I can see that, but Jack has his own hands full on Saturday night. I don't think he can be thinking.
But I'm just saying, I feel like that also, it pays, I guess, to have friends in higher places, if you want to say that.
Okay. I will one up you. Where does that put Nick Robles? If all of a sudden the friendship with Jack becomes prevalent, does Nick take a back seat, and does Nick like that?
Well, then that's something they might have to discuss. Maybe
men can get jealous. Men can get jealous of bromances and all that stuff. It happens.
It definitely does. Definitely does. We have to talk about something like that later, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay.
But again, that's something that has to be in the mind of Dante Drago and Nick Robles. But again, that also now this is another moment where JJ can capitalize on that. Can he pull off the upset? Can he make this title reign a short one here for Dante Drago, or would Drago continue and go party afterward at the Delta House? Who knows?
I've been to one of those parties, man. That's a hell of a ride.
I tried to get in, but they just I didn't get the right invite. I guess they sent me to the wrong.
I snuck in. Everyone was so drunk they didn't notice.
Oh, well then I guess it pays to be silky. This is why he's smooth, ladies and gentlemen. This is why he's smooth. But from the New York State Championship match, we'll go to a former New York State champion here, and Desmond Cole, the big boofa himself, going head to head with Hayden Backlund here. And I'm not going to lie, when I saw the name Backlund, I thought of, okay, we know a great wrestler with that last name. Will Hayden live up to that name? And again, as a student of the Nightmare Factory, I should say, it's hard not to already start at you're right there. You're at a good level.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Ray. But Dez has something to prove. He's obviously still angry at what happened with Dante. He took out Percy Ryan real easily last show. And Percy Ryan, had a couple of derogatory things to say about Cain Industries. So to be perfectly honest, as much as I don't like to root for Desmond, I was rooting for Desmond that night, and he didn't disappoint. So, see you later, Percy.
Well, then again, that's a problem. We're lucky to just have good riddance. But with Desmond Cole, I still, and I've said this on the last one as well, I hope Dez can finally see he needs to start releasing that anger. Because I can imagine after losing that championship, and again, just opportunity not coming his way, I don't think it's the time for dancing needs to stop.
No, he did it last show. He came to the ring and up to the ring, he's stopping to hug people and play with children. It's not the time for that. You're not going to get your title back worrying about, some girl in the first row giving her a hug.
Yeah.
Hug her after you win your title. Hell, hug everybody. But get your belt back. Then worry about that.
If he's a hug people.
Well, you've seen her. I wouldn't hug her, but that's just me,
I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But it's one of those where I hope Desmond Cole starts to see that. See why, again, Cain Industries is so successful. But
that's a very good point.
I've also heard some things where if Desmond still wants to continue to dance and parade and be a man of the people, I know Dr. Sleep isn't too fond on this guy. So
no, he's been asking VPW for a match with Desmond Cole for about a year now. He might have to do something to force them to listen to him.
Again, he's not too happy right now after this McDonald's comment. So
no,
Desmond Cole, watch your back because you want to see true insanity. See the doctor this weekend. But
I see what you did there, right?
See, it's like I know what I'm doing, right? Again, this
shit. That was very professional of you, Raymond.
Well then, let's keep it going here. Let's talk about the VPW Women's Championship, because what a shocker. At the last VPW event, we witnessed the crowning of a new VPW Women's Champion in the unwilting Tatiana. And now
that blew me away. I was not expecting that.
I don't think anyone was. I feel like the shock is still in the air. I know Valentina Vasquez is definitely, it sent her on a just a chaotic rampage right now. I've also had to see her as of late, and she's also not too happy.
Oof.
Yeah.
A little bit of a downward spiral, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But so we look at this now. We look at, it was originally announced it would be the unwilting Tatiana versus Brittany Brooks, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be at the big event this weekend, VPW will be there. See Brittany Brooks. See the now third competitor in the match, the lovely, all the way from La Isla del Encanto, Nair Robles will also be a part of this. Now, this is interesting because, again, it was announced originally a one-on-one contest.
Yeah.
And now we are seeing a three-way dance on Saturday. And
I wonder how that happened.
Okay, so now I do have to bring this up because prior to last month's event, I saw a certain someone. I won't say names. I won't look at them. They might be on screen though. Managed La Ola Ola in Nair Robles. So, care to share with the folks at home what this is about?
I'm not saying that I am her official manager. I have been working with her in an advisory capacity.
Okay.
She, I know the roster. Who know the women's roster of VPW? Who knows them better than me? After all these years,
this is true.
So she has asked me for advice, and you know me well enough to know I would never say no to a beautiful woman. So anytime she hits me up for advice, she gets it pretty quickly.
Oh, understood. Again, I can't blame you. Again, I've spoken to Nair plenty of times. We've had her on the show. We definitely need to have her back because I saw, unfortunately, she had to do some other show a while back, and yeah. But I won't say anything more. But,
I know the show that you refer to. I popped in to say hello to her, and the disgusting fan base of that show made me pop right back out.
Yeah. So, but now when we get to this, we talk about three-way action here. We talk about the chance of possibly a new champion being crowned already, because you have to think about a triple threat matchup. The champion doesn't even need to get pinned here. So Tatiana is already going in at a disadvantage and going in against two former challengers already, two top challengers for that VPW Women's Championship.
Two women who unfortunately suffered losses in their VPW debuts and probably want to redeem themselves in the fans' eyes and in their own brains.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Tatiana did a great job winning that match. If she managed to survive this, which I don't see how, but if she manages to pull through as champion, there's a long list of VPW women that want a shot. And Valentina gets her automatic rematch as an ex-champion. And she's pissed. There's a target on Tatiana's back. I don't know if she's tough. I don't know if she's tough enough to withstand it, because you've got Brittany Brooks, you've got Nahir Robles, you've got Valentina Vasquez. You don't know if Karen Bam Bam's going to come strutting through the door. Anastasia Morningstar is going to be at the VPW table at the big event. I mean, there's Megan Mason. There's so many women that have been chomping at the bit for a shot at that title. And as Salem showed, you don't need to be in a match to make an impact.
And that's the thing. That's something where, like I said, who knows what Valentina might do? She might be in the wing, just waiting for her opportunity just to strike again.
And she's proven she wrestled her best friend, Gabby Gilbert, took her out. She will do what it takes. She wants that belt back. When she beat Karen for the belt, it was her second try. The first time she lost, and she came back. And she, unfortunately for me, she beat Karen. Hopefully Tatiana won't have to deal with that.
And that's the thing here. Again, this is a second opportunity for both of these challenges right here. And again, seeing what Naida has done after her last excursion here to the New York area, she went back to Puerto Rico and has been dominating as of late, doing things in great pastures in Puerto Rico. I can imagine she's looking to bring this championship back home. And I don't see her wanting to leave empty-handed after Saturday's insanity, because that match truly is going to be insane. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you're getting your tickets right now. Link in the description.
Yeah, what's wrong with you people? Buy tickets. Let's go.
Definitely go get those tickets. Use code Cain, use code Smooth, and use code Gangone. Again, like we told you, we already explained how multiple times. Buy 3 tickets. You're going with some friends. You're bringing family. Just buy them separately and save some money on each one. That's how you do it. We give you the way. We tell you how to do this. Come on, people. We're saving you money here.
Yeah, you cheap bastard. You know you want to save money.
Let's keep it going here. Let's talk about another championship match here, as it will be the VPW.
Wait, can we flash that picture and not hear one more time?
Oh, there we go. One more time. Look at that.
Well, again, goddamn.
We're now going to go to the VPW Tag Team Championships here, as it will be the Even Stevens challenging current reigning and defending champions, the Rat Bastards. Now, there's a lot into this one. There's a lot.
As a former tag team champion manager, I am so sick of the Even Stevens getting tag team title shots. How many times do they have to get one?
I want to know just who's their agent. I want to know who's doing the paperwork, who's getting them just opportunity after opportunity.
It's Azure. It's Steven Azure. Like he says, he's everybody's favorite Steven. He's so pun unintended. He's so damn likable that he's got VPW wrapped around his finger. Another title shot. They ain't even earned it. Just okay, I'm back from surgery. Can we have a title shot? Sure.
Like
okay.
Like I've seen, like I saw he's even a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. And he doesn't even have a good deck. I know Silky does not understand that reference because he does better things.
I do understand that reference.
Okay.
But I get it. And plus he's not playing with a full deck if he thinks they're going to take out the Rat Bastards. The Rat Bastards are on a roll. There's only one team who I feel can take them out right now. And we both know who that team is.
This is so I can't agree with you anymore because it's one of those where we've also proven it again, undefeated every single opportunity we've been given.
But you got to give the devil his due once again. The Rat Bastards have been great champions. Can't take that away from them.
Wait, what is he calming his horses about? What's Silky do? Let us know.
That?
Ryan does saying calm your horses, Silk. About what? Are we saying any lies here? Are we saying anything that shouldn't be said? Like,
I think he's behind the times, and because I was saying how gorgeous Nahir is, and he was like, "Oh, calm down."
You know what? Just to make sure.
Oh my God! Hola, hola.
That is a nice picture.
It is a nice picture.
Okay,
you know what? Before this turns into a thing, it's not the fact that she's attractive. All three women in this match are very nice looking women. I'm just being, myself and joking around. Everybody calm down. God damn. I gotta defend myself before people start their shit.
Yep. It is what it is. Again, people it is what it is. Let's keep it going. But like we said, time and time again, victory after victory, defeating multiple, just even championship teams. And yet, no tag team title shot. Nothing.
It's a travesty.
Not even a chance to earn that. Not even a number one contenders match.
Nope.
How? How is this not a thing? How have we not been given at least give us a shot to be able to earn it? If this is the thing, if people don't want Cain Industries to just buy in our opportunity, then give us a shot. Let us prove to you.
Do like the old days, like the NWA or Mid-South or whatever. Give us a non-title match to prove that we need a title match.
There we go. We got my sis right there. Now Robin saying, do you like the fact you're honest? So he's honest. He's not going to. Well, again, it's a nice picture. It's a nice picture.
It's a nice picture. What am I going to say? She's ugly? I'd be fucking lying.
But
she's gorgeous. She's talented. She should be a champion.
There you have it. But I got to give, like you were saying though earlier, I got to give the Rat Bastards their due as well. They have been a great team. They have been great champions. But face Cain Industries and see what happens. I'm just saying.
Like I said, we'll accept a non-title match. We'll accept a one-on-one match. You pick whatever bastard you want. We'll pick a member of Cain Industries. When we win the singles match, give us a non-title match. We'll run the gauntlet. You think I've seen Gangon go 25, 30, 35 minutes. You think he'll give two shits about running a gauntlet?
Come on, VPW. Again, the ball is in your court. That's all I'm saying.
And now that people are saying Adam doesn't work out, and we both know damn well he does, I'm sure he would like to run a gauntlet right now too to prove people wrong.
Again, these, like I said, they can joke all they want. They can say these just atrocities. But Saturday will show why we are the rightful holders of those VPW tag team titles.
Absolutely.
And any championship we desire. But
yeah, there are other members of Cain Industries. There are other titles in VPW. This is just the beginning.
It is.
And we're always scouting. we're always scouting for new members. We haven't invited anybody in yet because of the Percy Ryan debacle, which I do take about a 70% fault in that. And that's I'm man enough to admit it. But we have our eyes on a lot of people.
We definitely do, and I like this. I like Ryan Dest's hashtag right here. Hashtag give Cain Industries a chance. I like it. Like,
see, he's a smart kid. I should stop calling him a kid. I think he's like 19 now. He's a smart young man. He's a future podcaster. He's a good guy.
Just learn from a podcast like this, Ryan. If you're looking to keep going in this game, learn from a podcast like this. That's all.
A professionally shot podcast that does research, doesn't sound like they've got a mouthful of ice cubes when they speak, and doesn't add 2 or 3 uhs in every sentence. I've done a couple of uhs, but I've been drinking and it's not my show.
It's okay. This is why I'm hosting this. Silky is my guest. Yes. I would love for people to remember that as well when they're hosting a podcast. Your guest is the center of attention. Remember that, folks. You are the host, but your guest should have the attention. Just saying.
We're gonna get in so much trouble for all these innuendos.
Oh, we're definitely are. But hey, again, when you're this good, you're able to do that, and we'll keep showing.
Oh, there you go.
So let's talk about another championship match here. Let's talk about that VPW heavyweight championship, as it will be.
Yes.
Champion Jack Tomlinson defending against Bryce Donovan here. And okay, the last time we did one of these, unfortunately, we had to eat our words a little bit because we talked about Jack Tomlinson maybe not taking his defenses seriously and taking time off to do the acting, but he's still champion at this point.
So yeah, and he did defend the title twice last show. Can't take that away from him. Him and Phil Cardigan must have went 15 minutes. It was a very good match. I don't remember the kid he beat before Cardigan, but he still wrestled twice. He still defended his title twice in one night, back to back. You can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
And Bryce knows him so well. So I don't know about what Jack's chances are.
This is definitely going to be, again, when we talk about his title reign, this is going to be one of his toughest to date when it comes to this reign as VPW champion. Again, this isn't Jack Tomlinson's first rodeo as champion.
No.
However, when it comes to this reign now and his attitude toward it, I still have to say I don't know if he's taking it as seriously. And I get it. Maybe he thinks, he's going to greater pastures. He's going into Hollywood. Hey, after today,
he's not there yet.
It's an option. Now it's an option because the strike is over. Congratulations to all those in SAG and everything in that. To the writers, to the actors, good for them. I hope they're able to continue making us some great film. But we are now talking about real life. We're talking about doing it in this word circle. Your Hollywood days aren't there yet. You are fighting to prove you are the best.
A little side note, we've been talking so much about tag teams in VPW and tag team wrestling. If Bryce wins the title from Jack, where does that leave Bobby Orlando? I mean, it leaves one less team for Cain Industries to worry about, but where does that leave Bobby? I know they're great friends, the Shook Crew, but does that mean he's going to want a friendly match with Bryce? Does that mean are they no longer going to tag in VPW? Like, inquiring minds want to know, where's Bobby Orlando been? Why isn't he around? Jack obviously has people watching his back. Where's Bobby?
Where is Bobby? I even saw 2 shows ago. I saw Max Caster was around, but no Bobby.
He was. He was very quietly sitting in the corner watching Bryce's match.
So
there you go. There's a little food for thought. This just doesn't hold up my hat. Sometimes this shit works.
So, this is something here, though. This is something to think about, and I can imagine that's going into Bryce Donovan's head as well. Because now
I have no issue with there being one less tag team because we got the Slime Balls, we got Alvin Alvarez and Bobby Buffet. There's so many teams now. If they want to take one less team out of the tag team division, I'm not saying that Alvin and Bobby are a great team. I'm saying they are a team.
I know, and I still have to say because
I mean, you got Kip Stevens. You got Kip Stevens as a new tag team partner. The tag team division in BPW is growing, and there's more of a focus on it. So you got to think about that.
That team, the Wild Boys, I've heard of, which I'm still mad that
They're a very talented team. They're young guys. They got a lot of talent. They might need a little help, maybe an advisor, maybe someone to guide them in the right direction, take things a little more seriously. Someone like that.
So they can hit up Johnny Knoxville. Like I said, it should be Steve-O.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I was disappointed when I heard the Wild Boys, and it's not them. Come on, they've already been.
Not those Wild Boys. As far as I know, both these kids are not on meth. It's the different Wild Boys. These guys go to the gym, they train. There's no heroin. We'll give them that.
Oh man, what's going on? Shout out to the Knucklehead Network. What's going on, Toe? What's going on, brother? But again, I'm just saying, but back to the championship match, back to this, and again, all of that has to play a factor here when it comes to Bryce Donovan and Jack Tomlinson here. Again, it's going to be a match that I know we're going to be watching because, like we said, not only are we scouting those VPW tag titles, that New York State title, and especially that heavyweight title. So Jack, you saw the boss posted it. He's always.
I was going to say, didn't the boss and Jack have a little back and forth on Twitter, X, whatever? And he wasn't exactly complimentary towards the boss.
Can you blame the boss though? Can you blame him because Jack Tomlinson again wannabe? Why can't I remember Spider-Man's name? Jesus. You know what?
Peter Parker?
It's not relevant. No. The actor. I was going to say Tobey Maguire, but that was the original.
No, damn it. What's his name? Not Tobey Maguire.
I can't remember the new Spider-Man's name.
Not Andrew Garfield. Damn it.
Look at that. We mentioned him and he's here. What's going on, boss man? Look at that. Adam Cain, the boss man, is in the building. Boss, could you help us out here? What is this?
What's that damn actor's name, Adam?
Tom Holland. Thank you, boss.
Tom Holland. Thank you.
This is why he's the boss.
Son of a bitch.
But yes, wannabe Tom Holland tried to come at the boss. And like we said, it would only take a snap. And that title reign could be over. But again,
one cradle pile driver. All he needs is one.
All it takes. And again, there's so many more moves that Cain Industries could do that puts others lights out. If only there was a video that showcased all these moves.
That's a really good idea. Someone should work on one of those.
If only.
What are those called? Highlight reels? Highlight reels. Yeah, that's what they're called. Someone with editing skills and someone who works for a group. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good idea, though.
If only they could do one of those and say they're going to be posted maybe at, I don't know, 10 o'clock tonight? Maybe?
10 o'clock tonight? Wow, that's crazy.
Stay tuned.
I heard a rumor about that. I'm waiting for someone to pop up and just tell us we're both sarcastic assholes.
Well, again, if anyone's still watching, it's my little thing here is telling me 7 people are watching. So all 7 people.
7 people? That's more than watch the other 2 shows we were talking about combined.
I don't know.
3 shows. 3 shows.
I don't know what you're talking about. I talked about shows.
I'm talking shows.
I don't know.
I'm talking one show that, another show, and a third show that can kiss my fat Italian ass.
He said it, not me. I'm just saying.
I did say it. I'll say it twice.
But again,
I'm gonna have you and Adam and Nahir teach me how to say that shit in Spanish.
That would be this Saturday. But
I'm gonna be bilingual. I'm gonna learn it in Spanish and Italian and maybe some fucking Korean or something. I'm gonna 4-language you motherfuckers.
But once again, if you haven't already, make sure you have your tickets for this Saturday's VPW Presents Insanity, just like this podcast has been so far. Make sure you're in the building. Again, it will be Eric James versus former WWE superstar and Impact superstar Sin Body, or I should say TNA superstar now because TNA's back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shit.
Cain Industries in action, as it will be the boss man himself, Adam Cain, teaming up with Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, accompanied to the ring by, again, the true manager champions, the undefeated Silky Smooth, taking on QGTM. After today, we're just gonna call them the jokesters, I guess, because they have jokes. They have jokes. It will be.
At least they're Knicks fans.
Yeah, that again, that's a loss in my book. But it will be the VPW New York State Championship on the line. Dante Drago defends against JJ Doze. It will be Hayden Backlund going head-to-head with the Big Boofa, Desmond Cole. Three-way action for the VPW Women's Championship here, as the unwilting Tatiana will defend against Nair Robles and Brittany Brooks. Those VPW Tag Team Championships will be defended, as for now, the VPW Tag Team Champions, the Rat Bastards, will defend against the Even Stevens. And last but not least, it will be the VPW Heavyweight Championship, as Bryce Donovan challenges Jack Tomlinson. And oh wait, now that I'm remembering, now that we're going down the card here, I just remembered they announced another match tonight. VPW posted it will be the team that, oh yeah, we beat the Working Class. Remember those guys that we swept?
Yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember. I owe that kid, the sweeper, a shot.
Again, I'm so sorry. I fell, like I said, there was a wet floor, but no wet floor sign. I slipped when I was trying to come and help you. But it will be Working Class versus the Wild Boys that aren't Steve-O and Chris Pontius. I really wish it was Steve-O and Chris Pontius. But it will
Steve-O
be
and E-Man.
That would be a good team too. Come on, imagine
that'd be good. That would sell more tickets.
Imagine the double teams they could pull. But it will be First Class versus the Wild Boys. Again, the tag team division is going insane at VPW.
Yeah, it really is.
Insanity. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you're getting your tickets and also following VPW on all of their social media. Follow them on Instagram there, VPW_wrestling. Follow them on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at VPW_wrestling. Go follow Silky as well on his Instagram right there. We're going to get him on X. We just need him to fix that handle because
it's not my fault. It's not my fault. And remember,
we told you to fix
this Saturday, use code SMOOTH, use code Cain, use code SLEEP. You can go on VPW.com and buy a Silky Smooth coffee mug. It comes in blue and red. Adam Cain has t-shirts on there. Cain Industry t-shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com. Respect the Craft t-shirts. I believe you're on ProWrestlingTees.com, are you not?
I am.
I got to get myself on there.
I haven't plugged that.
I got to get myself on there. I got to talk to the graphic guy that you and Adam suggested to me.
Yes. He's a great pal, and he's a friend of the show. He actually made the logo we're using right now, the Respect the Craft logo.
So I got to get in touch with him. I'm going to get myself before VPW comes back in 2024. Silky Smooth will be on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Hey, there you go.
And you know where I'm going to announce it? I'm going to announce it right fucking here on Respect the Craft.
Of course. Because again, for anyone that's watching who doesn't like hearing us, too fucking bad. But as always, to everyone listening, thank you guys so much for watching. Like we said, follow all those great things. Go to the links down below. But as always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people. Respect the craft. Don't forget that greed is good. And we'll see you guys on the next one.